I am Mr. Saint, and I know that I have somewhat mentioned the term research, sometime in one of my discussions. Talking about it again today shows and then gives credence to the fact that researching as an actor cannot be overemphasized. On this note, I'd like to begin today's program. Just in case you are there and you're not yet a subscriber to our channel, I'd like you to take the opportunity right now. Click on that button below this video, the subscribe button. Once you click it, you become one of our subscribers. The reason is because when you subscribe, you become one of those who receives our video first when it comes out. So, I'd like to dive into the discussion for today. As an actor, it's important to involve yourself in some form of researching when you get a role, especially when it is a historical project, film, or movie. Okay? Now, if you have a role to play in a film, it is important for you to research in some way. Now, all of this can help to create a more authentic and believable performance. Not just all that the director will give to you, will help. Of course, the director is there to guide and to give tone to whatever the vision of the project is. But it falls on the actor to do a proper job, by going into some researching on that character and the movie project itself. The film by Jada Pinkett Smith, African Queens in Janga. This is a documentary film which has some drama in it. One of the prominent character in that project is Adesuwa Oni, a woman, an African queen. It's an African historical story, which has to do with some of the things that the white men did to Africans. This is a very historical film story. So I believe that one way or the other, for Adesuwa Oni to have been able to deliver well, she should have gone into some form of researching that story and then the character that she played. And Jada Pinkett Smith, of course, the narrator, in the project, also she happens to also be, I think, one of the executive producers. They definitely have gone into some form of researching. If not, some of the facts of history wouldn't have been able to come to life in that project. They actually happen to have interviewed some historical history experts who were also placed in the documentary, in some of the interview session, giving power and tone to the entire story and plot. So it's what I'm trying to stress is that as an actor, you should not leave the researching aspect just to the producer or the people involved in the project alone. Don't think that it is okay for you to just come, give me the lines, let me rehearse my lines, and I deliver and perform and go. But for you to perform better and be, on top, raising the bar, you should be involving yourself in some history or historical researching, so that you will be in consonance. You can even say, okay, this is what I have researched, this is what I thought, this is what I saw during my research. And you can add this to all of the efforts of the production crew, and it will bring life and more value to what you are also bringing to the table. And the entire value of the production itself will become, very high, so that by the time you are performing as an actor, you will perform in tandem and in sync with the vision of the film. It will place you, above others. At the end of the day, you'll be well sorted after, which is what we want to attain as actors. We want to be those that they are seeking for. Not just because of our good acting, but because there is more value that we bring in to everything by the time we enter in. Because we go extra mile, researching the character, researching the history, researching the culture and the norm of the particular story we're trying to work on. Well, I believe you are not bored, and I believe you enjoyed every bit of today's session. This is how we end today's edition, and when next we meet, I'll be telling you another story, something even more amazing, and that will help you to improve and become better at your acting career. So, I see you again. God bless you.